everyone, this is part 2 of my Ghost in the Shell collection video, I'll say series, and I'm going to talk about all the books and mangas and comics and everything. Start off with, I've got the original comic issues. So I've got it's a big pile, because what I've done, I thought I'd just do them together. I've actually got, so you've got the first one, so it goes from like various issues, so I think it goes up to 8. Yeah, so 8 of 8, so you get 8 of the original. And what I'll do, I'll talk about it now. Yeah, one thing I find this is very different compared to the movie. If you watch the movie first and then read this, you'll be very like, wow, this is different. And the reason, when I say this, the characters are a lot more playful. They're a bit more comedic, I'll say. And for example, there's a bit where my favourite panel is when Major's arguing with Chief, and she'll do like she does like the mouth, stick your tongue out. She'll stick her tongue out at him. Or there's one bit when she yells at him, but he just stops and he turns around and gives her like a look, and she's like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. And very different compared to the movie. Like very, I know there's a word for it, but I can't think of it. But like I said, the characters are a bit more playful in the manga. And now I've got 1.5, and I think that's the same. It's about 8 issues. Yeah, 8 issues, and I actually haven't gotten around to reading this one yet. So it's like I said, I've got so much to read, and I'm starting to just try and catch up on everything now. And and this goes like I'm talking about like DC stuff and what's on the shelf, like Marvel, like. So I'm just slowly just rereading everything. And for the next one, I've even got the trades. So yeah, nice big thick book. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to try and find the scene that I'm talking about. And it made me laugh the first time I see it. So I don't know where she sticks her tongue out, but a good example is my favourite one. So you see she's like losing her shit right there. And then you look down, Chief's like giving her the look. And then she's like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. So yeah, that's what I mean with like the attitudes are a little bit different in the manga. And for the next one, it is Ghost in the Shell, Human Error Presser. Another one I've still yet to read. And it's, like I said, I was collecting these around the same time when I was more into comic books and not manga, but I still wanted to collect them. So one day I will eventually read them, and that was a long time ago. So next one, I've got the hardcover too. So yeah, I've got I've got the original issues, I've got the trades, and now I've got the hardcover deluxe editions. I only just recently got this one about a week ago, so I thought, like, why not? I'll just part of the collection. So yeah, it's the original, then 1.5, and then the Human Error Processor. So yeah, I just thought, like, just part of the collection, it will look nice. So yeah, bit of a story with these two. How do you pronounce it again? I googled it. Just is it Dushijni? I got a couple of Ghosts in the Shell of those, and at the time I didn't realise that. I'm sorry if I butcher. I literally googled how to pronounce this, and I've already forgotten. Is it Dojinshi or something? And I didn't realise a lot of them could be very naughty, like very, very, very risque. And I know one of them, there is a bit of rudeness to one of them, but I forget which. And when I first read it at the time, I went like, oh my. And yeah, because at the time I was just collecting everything of Ghost in the Shell, and I keep hitting this bloody, my fat ass keeps hitting it. And I was just collecting anything like fan works and that especially. And then yeah, when I found that out, I went, oh, I learned something new today. Ain't a part without something standalone complex related. I've got volume 1 of the manga, and I am absolutely spewing because I could have bought all of them in one go, because it wasn't my local comic shop, it was a comic shop in the city, and he had them all, but I thought it was going to be like a long running series. I thought it was going to be like 26 volumes, so it's only about 5, so I could have bought them all, and I just hit this one now, Christ. And it's basically just a manga, that's the standalone complex just in manga form. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try and get the complete set of this. I'm tempted to just wait and see if they come in a box. I've got a good example. I've got like a box set of the first Naruto mangas and the Fullmetal Alchemist manga collection. So yeah, a nice big box. So I'm hoping they do like that with Ghost in the Shell. So this one, I've yet to read. I'm planning to. It is Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence After Long Live Goodbye, and it's a prequel of the Innocence movie. And if I can, what's the I want to say it's something to do with with Gabriel. She gets kidnapped, I think. The first line is Bartow's desperate search for Gabriel leads him down surreal streets where blah 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 blah. So yeah, something happens to Gabriel in this book, and yeah, it's on my list to read. I will get to it eventually. So I've got 2 of these, and I'm trying to remember why. It is the analysis of Ghost in the Shell. I got one open and I got one sealed. I want to say I got 2 by mistake, and I just didn't realise, because yeah, I remember opening up the box and I had 2 of them, so yeah, I got one sealed. So yeah, it's like storyboards and everything, like concept art of the movie. So I'll try and do here's a good one. I'll try and show. So yeah, it's like storyboards and panels and everything of the movie, and I thought like just help me get inspired of like, cause I draw every now and then. I thought I just want to get inspired with like all various art books and everything. So yeah, the analysis of the first movie. So I've got the Ghost in the Shell continuity script. I was going to say conjuring. So yeah, again, it's sort of the same. It's the I think this is that's more of like concept art, and this is more of a storyboarding book of how the processing went down and like how they started and everything. And this helped like in TAFE, like college and that, when I was doing the art course and that, and you had to do like animation and storyboards and that. So yeah, this did help. And yeah, it's just amazing how it all started. Like, so you see, this is when she's Birth of the Cyborg, I think it's the song called, when she's in the tank and she's being formed. So it just amazes me how it all started. And I've got, it's the Ghost in the Shell book. It's basically, and I'll show you, it's basically screen caps of the movie in comic form, and I'll show you. So yeah, it's literally just a comic form of the movie, just screen caps. Sadly, it's in Japanese, so I can't read it, but I've seen the movie long enough times to know what the script in that is and what the dialogue is, so I'm sure I can manage reading that. So we got there. Ghost in the Shell Read Me, what's the dates? 1995 to 2017. It's an art book, and it's little snippets of every Ghost in the Shell media, not up to when, I don't know if it's is there a title to the new Ghost in the Shell Netflix series? It's not in this, because it's come out before that happened, so, but it's a couple of snippets of every little thing. So you got the live action movie there. I'll just go flip through like a random. You've got the standalone complex. You got the Laughing Man. You got Bomber and Puz. And we've got some little Tachikoma tanks. I'll show the Tachikomas. I do love the Tachikomas and the Fuchikomas and the other Komi-komas. This one is a recent edition. I just recently got this one, and it's an art book of standalone complex second gig. I wanted something art book related to the series, and I was able to find this, and I was very happy when I did. Here's a good one. So yeah, there's one of the art concept arts, and it just the line art amazes me. It's like just the start of how the starting process of it, and then they do like a nice design like that. So yeah, there's a couple of like the posters and stuff and everything of like the various DVD covers and everything. And I don't know if there's any. So I'll try and show a couple of line arts. So yeah, a couple of I want to say the light storyboards, like the animation process and everything. It's a bit hard to see because it's the homing pencil. I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Very, very happy. That's about it for book-wise. I think that's it. If I get the feeling I have forgotten stuff, I'm pretty sure I got everything, because the book things were a bit of a struggle for me. I was trying to find one of them, and I was thinking like, did I get rid of it? But I eventually found it. So if I do happen to find it, I'll make like a little video of like a little part to add to the series. And so anyway, that concludes part 2. I'll see you in part 3.